Ryan, too, would return from work and spend time with his children, playing with them and telling them stories. In contrast to Rachel's lonely childhood, he wanted to create a loving and warm environment for his children. Their small house was filled with love and laughter. Ryan worked at an architecture firm, and Rachel painted in her art studio at home. Although their financial situation was not great, they were happy. Rachel would take her children to school, help them with their homework, and bake cakes by hand for every birthday. She did everything for her children that she had missed out on in her own childhood. For their family vacations, they would go on simple camping trips or stay in small cottages by the sea, where they would spend time close to nature. Rachel understood where the true beauty of life lay. Suddenly, a dark cloud descended upon this cheerful journey of life. Ryan died in a terrible road accident one morning on his way to the office. The ground slipped from beneath Rachel's feet. Her world seemed to go dark in an instant. Rachel was speechless upon seeing Ryan's lifeless body. Her children were small. Aaron was only 8 and Lily was 6. They were lost without their father. A difficult test came into Rachel's life. She lost the greatest sanctuary of her life. All her dreams were shattered. After Ryan's death, Rachel gathered all her stored courage and tried to stand up. She could have asked her parents for help, but Rachel knew that she would stand on her own feet. After her husband's death, her life became even more complicated. Some of Ryan's dishonest business partners took advantage of her simplicity and stole all of her husband's wealth. The small amount of money that came from Ryan's life insurance was also cunningly misappropriated. Rachel was adrift. She was left with only some savings and the small house to live in. During this difficult time, a gentleman named David came into her life. David was an old friend of Ryan's. Ryan had borrowed some money from David to start his new business, and David had never asked for it back. After Ryan's death, David came to Rachel with sympathy. He wanted to help Rachel, look after her children, and take her in. David's offer was very attractive. He wanted to take Rachel and her children to his home, bear all their expenses, and give Rachel a new life. David was a successful businessman, handsome and extremely polite. Rachel thought for a moment after hearing his proposal. She was grateful to David, but a dilemma weighed on her mind. Rachel looked at her children. Aaron was independent like his father, and Lily was sensitive like her mother. A question arose in Rachel's mind. Will my children receive David's love? Will he be able to replace their father? Will my children suffer from loneliness like I did? Rachel felt that her children needed a step-parent who would love them as selflessly as their mother did. She feared that David's love might somehow carry a step-parent's partiality towards her children. Considering her children, Rachel rejected David's offer. She knew that she alone was enough for her children.